Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my first ever playthrough of Fallout New Vegas. I don't know how I have a continue. No saves found, so let's get it. This is completely vanilla.
You saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. You knew just
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Crikey, mate. Sick packs item added to inventory. Bad. Kind of cool. I played Fallout 4 first. This was my first one ever, so like having a different backstory is pretty lit. Mercenary pack items, got you. Got all kinds of stuff.
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name? Huh. I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
This guy's been surviving. We'll give him a beard. Sure.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
I'm not able to access this.
Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
Oh, I got it. Explosives, lockpicks, energy weapons, accuracy, compass range. Put one in that. Endurance.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered in a bighorn and dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
This guy sounds super familiar. I wonder who this voice actor is. Doc Mitchell. I knew it, bro. I knew it was the guy from Battlestar.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog. House. Night. Bandit. Light.
Dark.
Mother. Okay, now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
I always play as a good guy.
I ain't given to relying on others for support. I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention. I'm slow to embrace new ideas. I charge in to deal with my problems head on. Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what you see.
It's like an upside down nuke.
Okay. How about this one?
A flagpole.
Last one.
A face.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Like guns for sure. Probably speech. And lockpick.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
2 traits. Or none. Okay. All weapons have +3 crit. Equipment decays 15% faster. Melee and unarmed attacks. I don't play like that. 25 pounds to carrying capacity. That might be a good one. That seems kind of crazy. That's enticing, honestly. Your small size, you have +1 agility. No. Wild Wasteland unleashes the most bizarre and silly elements of post-apocalyptic America. Not for the faint of heart or for the serious. Alright, let's just go with this. A good-natured. +5 to barter, medicine, repair, science, and speech. -5 to energy weapons. Let's do that.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out. Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Bro did go through my things though. But he seemed like a nice dude. He helped me out, so. Thanks for patching me up, Doc. Thanks for patching me up.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Hardcore mode greatly increases the challenge of the game. Stim packs heal over time, so it's basically survival. Before survival. Rat way removes rat radiation. Over time, ammunition has weight. Dehydration a constant concern. May turn hardcore mode on or off at any time in the gameplay menu, but if you activate hardcore mode now, maintain it to the end of the main storyline, you will receive a special reward. Yes. We're going full survival mode. Fragmented signal on your Pip-Boy. Coded transmission of some sort with a sad, jazzy undercurrent that makes your head hurt. As far as you can tell, it appears to be an invitation to the midnight science fiction feature at the Mojave Desert Drive-In. Please arrive early to catch the trailers. Old World Blues has been loaded. Your level cap has been raised by 5. Pip-Boy has received a signal. Coordinates that lead to canyon wreckage west of Prim. Following the coordinates are the words Courier 6. Signed, Ulysses. On some road loaded. Broadcast from Happy Trails. Can I save at least? So on Fallout 4 you could only save by sleeping. Alright, we're here. Got the Pip-Boy popping. So I have a separate bag. Oh, there it is. Items. Weapons have a strength or skill requirement. That's different. That should be fun. You favorite on here? No? .9mm pistol. So it's just all one piece. The ongoing conflict in the Mojave Wasteland has kicked weapon manufacturers into high gear. All major and minor weapon dealers in the region are rolling in the new weapon, ammunition types, and modifications. Head to your nearest participating vendor to peruse merchandise.
Welcome back to the Mr. New Vegas show. The show with, in my opinion, which I respect, the best looking audience around. Somebody prove me wrong? And now the news. Scavengers report hulking individuals moving around Hidden Valley after dusk, but have been unable to identify them due to low visibility. And that's the news. Got a song for you now. It's about a guy who's cold on the exterior, but deep down, you know, he's a good man. And his name is Johnny Guitar.
Johnny Guitar. me just peruse your house.
Has your life taken a turn? Do troubles beset you?
Yes.
Has fortune left you behind?
Mm-hmm.
If so, the Sierra Madre Casino, in all its glory, is inviting you to begin again. Come to a place where wealth, excitement, and intrigue await around every corner. Stroll along.
Howdy.
Hey. Inquire about your delivery assignment with the administrator of the Mojave Express in Prim. Talk to Victor about rescue. That would be a good thing to do. Find the men who tried to kill you. Alright, where's the Prospector Saloon? I don't see no saloon, boy. There it is. It's gonna discover it like.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
Anything about the people
one
that
in the
attacked
fancy
me?
suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say. The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken-down relic with no place to be. Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now, we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners. Don't get me wrong, the NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Goodsprings and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away. They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it.
Or say
A couple of
Caesar.
years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you know, we've been hearing stories about... Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Okie diddly.
If you're looking for supplies, Chet over at the general store can help you out.
I wonder if... I'm assuming I don't have VATS in this. Okay. This is so weird starting with 4 and going back. I mean, the DNA of the game itself is still here. It's just...
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your... Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what.
No, ma'am.
I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Alright,
Follow
let's
me.
go kill some
It's
of
just
them.
down to the southeast a short ways.
This Fallout has a real western desert vibe. Yes'm. Sure enough does. What is it, boy? This game doesn't look bad, though. I mean, for being so dated, it's got a cool vibe to it. And to be honest, Fallout 4 came out way after, and the textures are not that far off. I modded Fallout 4 so much, though.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
Oh, there is VATS. Let's go. Left click or right. Wait, left click on the left or right arrows to switch to a new target. Okay, yeah, VATS is going to be huge.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Yeah, I'll
Shouldn't take
help
more
you
than a
out,
couple
little
minutes,
lady.
especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Arthur Morgan. Let's go hit him with that Ya Ming. These things move crazy. I'll be taking that. Nah, if this is anything like survival mode on Fallout 4, I need everything I can get. This is about to be special. Where'd you go? Where'd she go? Fall damage.
Ah, hell's bells. There's not a day passes by I don't tell people not to come here by themselves. Some people, your word just isn't good enough for them. Then this happens. Well, it's a part of life out here. Best to accept it. But you did what you promised. Staying out here with me. Here's my end of the deal. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested? Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen Brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being Xanderroot over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
We're on some full-on Breaking Bad up in here. And I'm gonna have to find water soon. See where we're headed here. Going to assume I'm heading in the right direction. I see you, boy. Woo. If this is anything like Fallout 4 survival mode, nothing out here is to be taken lightly. I mean, you have a rad roach hit you and take a quarter of your health away. Bruh. Can I not aim? Save my life? There we go. A little clunky. Get a shovel. Float fly, no meat. This is where they tried to bury me. Those sorry suckers. We gotta get to the bottom of that. Snow globe. Let's say whiskey something. Pre-war artifacts are widely considered to be useless baubles. Baubles? I don't know what that means. Rumor has it some collectors will pay dearly for them. It's kind of like a bobblehead. They didn't really give me any perks or anything. What am I looking for here? Some kind of plant or something, wasn't it? This? Rock flower. I'm really digging the vibe of this place though. Desert. Let me know in the comments if you want me to mod it or if you have any recommendations for mods. Since I've never played the game, I wanted to get the experience of playing it vanilla for the first time, so Prospector Saloon. I'm just glad that it lets you save, because playing on survival on Fallout 4 and the game crashes and you lose an hour of progress. Like, I'm okay if I lose an hour of progress because I died, for the most part, but when you're losing it because of a flaw in the game, it got to be too much. So I actually ended up modding it to where I could save. Can't harvest this. Young Big Horner. I love that it does that. Beautiful. Which I got for me. Where are we headed? What inside here? Schoolhouse. It's like the desert version of a rad roach. Right arm. Ow. It's kind of clunky, I'm not gonna lie. I can't tell what I'm opening, you know what I mean? It says empty. Empty. Uh-oh, our first lock. I'm sure this hasn't changed much. I'll be taking all of this. For sure, ski. Never know. There's settlements. I feel like there's not going to be settlement building or things like that on this game. And the loot is very, seems way more sparse than it was in 4. Oh, it's these tiny little things, dude? Holy crap. Alright, let's meet Sonny at the campfire. Shall we? Let's check our stats as well to see if we've changed on anything. Sleep, 41. Food, 82. Water, 30. Whatever that means.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Thank you, sir.
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
I reckon.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
How'd you find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. It all looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were. So I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Goodbye,
Happy trails.
partner.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right, now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
Healing powder. Rock flowers and a root. How many? 1.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
10-4. All right, y'all. I appreciate you joining me on the first episode, man. We're gonna save here, partner. And I know this was just a short introduction, but till next time.